We've seen Hong Kong Island from many different modes of transportation today, so many I can't even count them. Welcome back to day 2 in Hong Kong. The truth is, we are a little bit overwhelmed from yesterday. I'm not sure if it's just arriving somewhere brand new to us, or if it's the crowds, or being on our feet all day. But we are pretty exhausted and getting a slightly late start today. We have always found the best anecdote when we are a little bit overwhelmed is to get out into nature.
Ironically, we're going to be on Hong Kong Island again today, and we're going to be walking a section of the Hong Kong Trail called the Dragon's Back.
We're pretty excited about this. The views that I've seen online look pretty spectacular, and the day is perfect. Let's get going. We've barely begun and already have our first stop as we go through this archway of stuff that may or may not be bamboo. We're not really sure. We recently encountered something like this when we were in Taiwan, and it looks like bamboo, but isn't. The stalks sort of look bamboo-y, but they're not as tall as bamboo, and the leaves aren't quite the same, so I don't know. Jury's out.
It's fun and picturesque though.
For sure. This hike is one of the most popular in Hong Kong, if not the most popular. So I was pretty excited to do this. The views just look so incredible once we reach the ridgeline. Now this is a lot of stairs. First viewpoint. It's beautiful. It looks like maybe we're coming up to the start of the ridge. There's a bunch of people gathered right up ahead. So I think we're about to see our first view of the other side. Ah, I see why he's recording. This is a great view. Oh, you can see some islands and a little peninsula down below us, and obviously it's much windier up here.
A little too windy to fly the drone at the moment.
It's a very far-reaching view. We're here on a really clear day, which is perfect, just what we want. Watch, this is how windy it is. So Heather's hair meter today is saying, windy day at the top of Dragon's Back. That's how windy it is. I do think possibly now we are on the ridgeline. I read that you really should stop at all of the lookout viewpoints because they all offer a unique perspective down over the various parts of Hong Kong. So that's our plan today, sort of enjoy the journey.
But actually it's not just the ridgeline, it's the Dragon's Back.
Which goes like this. No, it's supposed to go like this. Dragons have smooth backs, right? I don't know, who's seen a dragon? You let us know.
They go up and down.
Like a camel?
I don't know, like a dragon.
I feel like they have one hump. These are the questions we're looking for answers for.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you.
We've seen a few butterflies. It like gave me a kiss.
Aren't you tired? Don't you want to land, butterfly?
I know, I'm filming and just trailing it everywhere it goes. They are fast here. Oh my gosh, get it, get it. By the time we get out our camera, the butterfly is gone. I don't even know where my camera's pointing.
They're fast and very busy doing butterfly things.
I feel like stealing my line. Fly into my camera. Goodbye, butterfly.
Didn't ever think they could.
We made it to Shek O Peak.
Made it.
Which, as you can imagine, is very windy. So let's go over here to talk about it. We now have a view on the other side of Shek O Peak, and we can see down to Big Wave Beach. There's a couple of options once you get to Shek O Peak of what you can do. You can continue on the trail as far as you wish and do it as an out and back. You can continue, and there's a couple of different termination points, or you can end down in Big Wave Beach, which probably has some really big waves. That was originally our goal for today, but yesterday has us so tired that we are not going to do that. Instead, we're going to continue a little bit further along the trail before turning around and going back the way we came. And we did not get to do something yesterday that was really important to us. So we're gonna squeeze that into today instead. Well, I think we're at the point where we're gonna turn around. We continued on just a little ways and we have even a better view from here. I think we're gonna head back. It's so windy up here. I have not pinned my hair back, but I probably am about to. This has absolutely been worth the journey. Seeing so far across the water to the different beaches and seeing all the greenery is not at all what we expected. Neither is the wind. It looks like a cheetah. Did you get it? Okay, if you want to fly away now. Fly away. Do it for YouTube. Sure, now won't go anywhere. We traveled by bus and then metro to make our way to Chung Yeong St. If you haven't guessed it yet, one of the things that we didn't get to do yesterday on Hong Kong Island was ride the Ding Ding. So we are back to Ding Ding our way most of the way back to Central Station, I guess.
These look amazing.
I have no idea how long that takes, so maybe we won't go all the way, but we are super excited to ride it. So far, it's a lot of double-decker buses, which are also cool, but not what we're here for.
You can get double-decker buses in a lot of places. Well, a few places. The Ding Dings are only in Hong Kong.
And there's a market on the way. If the Ding Ding goes through the market, does that make it a market? Probably not, it's just a market.
Who are you calling a Ding Ding?
Like a Ding Ding traffic jam up here. There's multiples. Look at the decoration on this one for the flower show. It's gorgeous. The track goes right through this section of the market. It is kind of wild to see that go right through the street with the market on one side and some shops on the other. It kind of reminds me of Shippen. but clearly less touristed because I'm pretty sure we're the only tourists here. Which is how we like it. We're not complaining about that. That makes it even better for us. But it's just wild to see it go right through the middle of the street.
And everyone just gets out of the way and it's no big deal.
Yep, didn't get yelled at. I got yelled at in Taiwan.
Yeah, here I'm standing, I don't know, what was I standing? Probably 3 feet, 1 meter from where the train came by. The ding-ding, sorry, not a train, the ding-ding.
The ding-ding. There's another one coming. They come pretty often down this street. Kind of surprised. You think they'll wave at me? He's ding-dinging his bell. A double-decker ding-ding. Let's go ride it.
This is exciting.
The one we rode.
These things are so cool.
But that was a lot of fun. We were like the same height as the double-decker buses, except we get to breathe the natural air, which was really, really nice. They are so pretty. I didn't realize that they'd all have like different colors, but I thought that was cool.
I did learn that there's a classic color to them. There's a ding-ding green or tramway green. That was left over from World War II. They had some leftover paint, and that's what they used to paint the trolleys with. So we did see one of those. That was really fun.
And I also loved watching the city go by and like seeing everybody going about their lives from our ding-ding. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did that. That was a much better way of seeing Hong Kong Island than walking around. Now we are heading onward to the other thing that we ran out of time and energy for yesterday that was on our wish list of things to do here in Hong Kong. First, we gotta cross the road. Always a dicey situation here. Really the first time we've been down at the water, and this area of Hong Kong Island is much quieter than where we were yesterday, and it's beautiful looking back over to the other side. If you haven't guessed it yet, it's very much on our list to take the Star Ferry across on the water so that we can see Hong Kong from the water.
It's really the classic way to go across Victoria Harbour. You could take a train
and go under it.
And go under, or I think there's also a roadway, so you could take a bus. And they're all relatively inexpensive, so why not take a Star Ferry?
Is there a roadway? I haven't seen one.
Trust me, there is. It's not here.
Huh. All right, okay. Trust him, he's an engineer.
Yes.
At any rate, we wanted to take the boat back over, so that's where we're headed now. And then we will have seen Hong Kong Island from 3 separate types of transportation today. No, 4?
Train, bus,
we took
trolley,
a bus,
water.
the ding-ding,
Yep.
our feet,
Yep.
the water.
If you're
I
counting,
think it's 4.
if you're counting feet, it's 5.
We've seen Hong Kong Island from many different modes of transportation today. So many I can't even count them. I think this might even be better than the Ding Ding, although that seems really hard to beat.
Yeah.
I remember the days, all those years ago that never fade away. And I remember your face when you hit the ground. I can recall the time and place on a midnight walk through the old streets, trying to turn back the clock to the days of old, back to the days when all the things we knew were made of gold.
I think there's one boarding already. These come all the time. Just missed it. We just missed the ferry. Here goes. There's another one in like 8 minutes and would be some of the first ones on. So hopefully we'll get really good seats. Look, there it goes. Bye, ferry. I'm kind of glad we missed it, so we got to see one leave. That was cool. Yay! I'm moving fast. I'm moving fast. Oh, somebody ran. Whoa. Okay, well, I can't beat him. We think we want to be in the front. Here we go. This time I'm on the other side saying goodbye. Bye. We're not quite halfway across yet. There's a lot of people on board who are taking this just as like their normal daily thing. It feels so special to us, and we mess with others first too. It's pretty cool. And another, hang on. Look, another boat. We are taking our voyage at the end of the afternoon, I would say. I know this boat can get super, super crowded at night when you can see the lights. And it's easy to see why, because I bet it's a beautiful, though very, very fast crossing. We crossed a little bit further down from Central. We crossed from Wan Kai, one of those. So that's where we crossed from. It seemed like it was a little bit less busy than some of the videos I've seen of Central. And maybe also a slightly longer boat ride, which is what we wanted. I just have crazy hair. There's nothing I can do about it except put it back.
Have you got your sea legs?
No, I don't. Too short of a crossing to develop the sea legs.
Thank you.
Well, we are calling it a day today. It has been a full day, and Bill, as you can see behind me, is so hungry that he's eating ghosts. We have a very big day coming up tomorrow when we do maybe the most popular day trip from Hong Kong.